Hey Conqueror, how you doing? Oh, don't I look like something that was just dragged out of the sewer? Sorry, the game will be up in a second. Oh man, I thought my hair was a little drier. Okay, Mass Effect 2. 2. Oh, God, excuse me. No takeaways, but you haven't been paid? Holy crap, that's loud. Oh, what has happened to my screen? Someone's changed the brightness. Uh-oh. What kind of takeout do you want? I just had some. I haven't eaten all day, so I just had a some leftovers. Because oh boy, I spent brightness. Why is that so high? Who's been touching my screens? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Feels like my eyeballs are burning out. That's okay. Cool. Sorry, I'm just fucking around with my screen. No Subway, but they aren't open. They aren't open? What time is it? That's so loud. Hang on, let me... turn that right down. They're closed at like... it's 5:45. I'm so sorry, hang on. Let me just clear my throat like some kind of disgusting cave creature. COVID. Covered. I've got covered. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, of course, yeah. So you're... oh, can I turn the cap on? Please sync on your maximum refresh rate. Okay, that's fine. And they're not open on Sunday or Monday. Ew. Oh yeah, we can import our character. The best part of the whole game. Level 51. Darkmist Shepherd. What clown named that? Ooh. And what's... is Hell's Pizza? Is that like a type of... quickly, I've heavily up messages across merciless images and play this game with hardcore difficulty. I have! Not this version, but I've completed this game like 40 times, and I don't even know if that's an exaggeration. So, let's do squad only, other than that, and we'll play on Insanity. Oh! Fuck. I didn't mean to press A. I think everything should be fine then. Hills? No, it's like, is that a brand? Like a chain? Yeah.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
I have to exit this out. I don't know if it actually did retain everything in the crossover, so I have to make doubly sure, otherwise it's gonna kill me. it's I can't help it. Remote someone? Well, yes. We romanced Ashley in the last game, and that was only because I've never actually done the Ashley one, and I was actually trying to go for Tally, but Tally isn't romanceable in the first one, which I learned way too late. Hey Juliet, how you doing? And I usually go for like the Liara route in in the first one. So I went with Ashley because I've never done the Ashley romance and then played the second one. So I thought there'd be a little bit of extra drama in there. But this one is pretty much free reign. I'm quite I excuse me. What was it? Sorry, I'm just updating the status on Discord. No more Ashley, no. Well, she's not even in this one, is she? She's like, she calls you a filthy racist and then that's it. It's like... and then you pretty much got everyone else. You want Karis? Doesn't everybody? No more Ashley? Yeah, no. We will definitely refrain. Although, I don't know if that's even... I forget who is actually romanceable. There is the classics, but there's like a whole bunch of other ones in this too. It was so cringe. It was a bit, yeah. It was really cringe, wasn't it? They were like doing the military pillow talk. It was awful. Renegade, course, not rectified mission. Cade and Linker was killed. Council was saved. Yes, Council's answer to the zero position. Okay, so it was all fine. I didn't really need to quit out and restart. Which is some sort of phone goes off. Is it really? Stream. Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, I guess you don't really get to see them very often. That was when I was doing work and had them in the background. I have 7 of them. Yeah, 7 kitty cats. You only got, I think there was only 3 in that stream. I didn't really get a chance to bring them all in. Because they don't really like to share too close a space, if that makes sense. They get very, not violent, but they just like, they like having their own little section. It's hard to do in here because it's very, very cramped. Yeah. It's a lot of kitty cats.
Did everything right. More than
but I love them all.
For.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
Oh, I forgot I have
and still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth.
I am supposed to still be on this, but anyway.
We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Anything special for Big Flex? There isn't, no. It's literally just to use up all of the all of your things, points. There will be eventually, but somebody will just have like insane amounts of points. Sorry, mate. Webcam is actually supposed to center on the screen. Yeah, there we go. I'm supposed to be here. I'm just supposed to be in the corner, really little. Yeah, no, it's just literally a big flex to show off how many points you have. Hey, Sarah, how you doing?
Running silent. We're wasting our time. 4 days
Council's a
searching up
bitch
and
in
down
this
this
one.
sector, and we haven't
Are
found
they
any
always?
sign of Geth activity.
The
3
guy's
ships
a
went
little.
missing here in the past month.
It's little Jake.
Something happened to him.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Well, I'll let this cutscene play out. It's really freaking loud.
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Probs not. Alright, let's switch this back to normal cam. How about, since I didn't have, there is nothing assigned to it, why don't, will you pick a game, Dead Brain? Any game, and we'll play that. That can be the big flex. Whatever game, and we'll, I'll put that on the top of the list to play next. How's that? Because it is a lot of points. Actually, mate, what kind of music was it? Man, this is really loud. You did a big place. You did too. All right. Let me get a notepad because I will forget because of my smooth brain. Actually. You are correct, Sarah. You did do a big flex. Alright, what game? Yeah, might as well. That's not a notepad. That's not a notepad. This is a notepad. Also, she played Porter Robertson. It's Minecraft montage rooms. For Cyberpunk? That is definitely a little not in theme. That prototype. Okay. I think I have prototype hidden away somewhere. Aspect legendary. No, it's all of them. It's all 3. But I'll be honest, so far this doesn't really look like a remaster. It looks like I'm playing the old version. Not the graphics. I don't really care about the graphics, but you know. Was a little odd. Let me just tab out of that. Holy fuck. Okay, so game to play for Big Flex. Pro 2. That's not how you spell. Holy shit! How do you spell prototype? Prototype. Am I very bright? I can't tell. This brightness on my screen's all fucked up. Actually, I'll do flex. Okay, sounds good. I think a lot of there's a lot of rock and a lot of like synth music in the video game, which I think works quite well. Is it real? I had no idea. I thought you could. I thought you could be gay, or is that only femship?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Like you were were you jokingly saying that and then they like took it to heart?
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Oh. You can't say that.
Commander,
Get the hell out of here.
Bye, bosom buddy. Let's make jokes. Yeah.
everybody in. Go, go, go!
I think it's hard to tell like when people are gonna take things. Oh Jesus. Maybe the wrong way. Yeah. I think some people have like. Some people find it hard to tell the difference between sarcasm and like genuinely mean comment. And there's a big divide when you're really good at sarcasm and someone's not very good at understanding sarcasm. The bigger that gap gets, the more likely someone's gonna be offended. I need to turn this down. There we go. Jesus. Yeah, I mean that's good. Yeah. Though I think it would be worse if, like, all of a sudden everyone just went real quiet and you could feel the tension. That's not good either. Can't be gay at all, really? I thought there was an option to. Is it in the third one, maybe? You're so okay. Because you can be gay in Dragon Age. Just saying.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Yeah. Well, I hope it didn't ruin the night, though. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, the music, being told the music isn't very fitting. Probably not. Decent, I guess. I wasn't there, so it's hard to tell. I want to turn the brightness up a bit. It's a bit dark. There's the brightness. Oh my fucking god. 2+3. That should be fun. Lovely. But you gotta have the right music. That's part, like, 70% of the whole thing. I feel like you gotta have that atmospheric thing to really get into the groove.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
You don't want to feel like you're playing Minecraft if you're, shooting someone with a crossbow in a cyberpunk setting.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm!
He's got brittle bones.
Commander! Shepard!
And I've seen this so many times. And it's still so fucking cool. Oh man, I love this game. It's been too long. It's been way too long. Just a music. Subject people do music. I mean, that's kind of like part of the whole thing as well, right? That is exactly true too. If you're going to put your own music on, then people are allowed to have an opinion on it. You can't put stuff on and expect everyone to love it unconditionally. That's not how that works. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? I didn't know this was a thing, so maybe yes. Oh, Dark Horse Comics, nice.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but.
Never Death Tells only it's basically like that,
a
isn't it?
routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko.
Just was.
A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen.
It
was massive.
I don't like to talk over stuff.
Around it as it blasted
this
away.
comic already has more emotion in
destruction
Shepard's
to an
voice than the
artifact.
entire last game
Beacon
did.
left by a long dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something.
You can't say that.
A vision. Dream. A nightmare.
Check.
By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Harris, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them.
I quite like it though, it does look very cool.
Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen.
A bit rude.
He turned out to be more than just a
I'll
brute.
try not to.
It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions.
I wonder if you can just go and buy the concept art, like
we couldn't
booklets.
convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped.
So
They stripped him of Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara.
Yeah, no,
Prothean expert,
don't everyone start
antibiotics,
choking.
and
Jesus.
maybe most importantly,
Then we're all
daughter of
dead.
Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species.
Stick it back in your pants,
Liara
Shepard.
was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues.
Also, I don't remember
And a new
Liara's
appreciation
clothes being
for
quite
the
that tight.
Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Actually,
Okay.
was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Ash I wasn't interested in Liara. I had my eyes on someone else. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to
Flower
Liara's
hair guy.
help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria.
Oh,
where he'd
yeah, I
enslaved a
don't know.
dangerous race of insect-like
Haven't seen
creatures,
them in a
arachni.
while.
He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Arachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone.
I can't remember
With
the
the
name.
information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow
Get
acquired the
that
ability to control people's
publicity
actions
out there.
and wills.
What's it
Benezia
say?
wouldn't
No,
surrender.
no such thing as bad publicity.
Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Arachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Arachni had terrorized the galaxy before.
She wasn't angry or
Couldn't do
dangerous.
it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations.
Oh, has anyone ever
was a
actually
breeding
died on
ground.
stream? I bet there was
Saren
someone.
was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd
There's
found
gotta be
a
at
cure
least
for the
one
genophage,
person who's
a
just
disease
like
inflicted on the
somehow
Krogan to prevent
passed
them from
on
breeding and
stream.
taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's
I know
will.
people have like
had to
accidentally left their
destroy the
cameras
base
on
and all its
and
research. Rex disagreed.
enjoyed
Violently.
themselves or
Rex wanted
enjoyed
the genophage
some
cure for his
company
people.
while the
I tried to
while the
convince
stream
him to
was
help
still
me destroy
rolling.
it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He
So
realized
too
this
long
wasn't the way to
and
help his people.
something happened.
And that Saren was
Really?
the real threat.
His heart probably gave
When we
out.
finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He
That's
was
messed
already
up.
in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could
Aroused
feel
me.
the menace it had for every living thing.
Well, aroused
It wanted
everyone.
me dead.
That
It wanted us
buttery,
all
evil
dead.
voice.
And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out.
Right, at least
I split up my team in 2 squads,
You
sending
would
Ash with
think-
one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it.
I'm not paranoid.
Before
I
we could
don't
detonate the
go
bomb,
make a habit of
Saren showed up.
unplugging my
We fought.
webcam and
I stalled them
unplugging
to make
everything
time for
every
my team.
night. But I
And
make
talking
doubly
to
sure
them,
that my computer is
I
turned off
realized the
before I go to
truth.
bed.
It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper.
But yeah, apparently it's
Saren
quite
was in
common.
deeper than
People
all of
will
them.
just
He tried to
forget they have a
convince me he was
camera
still in
on
control.
and
Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he
Yeah.
was kidding himself.
do some very
Or
personal
believing the
things
lies Sovereign was
for
telling
all
him.
the world to see.
Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough.
That's why
I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man and a great soldier.
Most energy.
I
Yeah,
had to choose,
that and
and I
you know
chose Ash. That was the last time
a
Saren would slip away
very
from me.
big
I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die.
ego crushing
With my
thing, I
team
guess.
mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We
Oh,
were just
yeah.
one ship, against Saren's growing
Tally's, not Tally.
I assured them
Liara's got
all
like
that despite
glowing
the
eyes
odds,
here.
we could defeat him.
I think the artist might have had
Ash saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts.
Oh, bullshit.
We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other. And it was perfect. While it lasted.
I gave Ash the most perfect 30 seconds of her life.
Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago. And every 50,000 years before that. Each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this.
Yeah, that's true.
He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel.
I feel very like I've been doing this for a couple of years, and I feel very like I always feel like there's a camera on me, and it's just a very distinct feeling that I know whatever I'm doing here, you can see it. It's like how I don't, pick my nose or whatever on the screen. But I think some people must just get so used to the camera that it just does not bother them anymore.
As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him.
No, he didn't. He killed
As I
himself.
fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy.
Yeah, I don't care about the Human Alliance.
The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated...
Yeah, just a small passing detail. One of the greatest threats to the galaxy popped himself in the head. No biggie. Not even worth talking about.
Relentless.
Apparently.
It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races. But in the end... Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was
I think
over.
Udina screws you massively if he becomes
the council
the
would
counselor.
rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them.
Look at those dingers.
I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
And then I got spaced.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I remember this loading screen. It used to take like 10 or 15 minutes on the frickin' on the Xbox. Oh god, I remember staring at that for ages. I think that's fine. We'll go with our old one. As horrifically, disgustingly ugly as they all are. Yeah, we'll go Adept. I like Adept. The others are pants. No, that was it, wasn't it? Imported, Adept, well, Ruthless apparently.
Something's wrong.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Yeah,
Heart rate dropping.
pump in full of sedatives. I'm sure that'll be fine.
That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Hello, strange lady who's very close to my face. Ever heard of COVID? No? Well, I'm about to learn you.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now.
Move
Keep
to
your head
cover.
down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Oh, it's as smooth as butter.
Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Also, she's Australian if you can't tell.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Controls. Let's do the sensitivity up a little bit. Alright, Sarah, no worries. Thanks for popping in. We'll catch you later. Stay safe.
Look out!
Oh, yeah, so stylish. Oi, get behind the cover. Can't catch a break. He's screaming. She really is. Bloody hell. The sound is all over the place so far. Nope.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
So I've played this like a
Security
lot.
mechs are closing in on your position.
But I've never actually done any of the DLC, I don't think. I think I've done the Mako one. There's like some... It was like a free DLC thing. But I'd be interested to see what the rest of the things are. Oh, Jesus.
Hostile forces have engaged. Hostile forces have engaged.
And there are, I think there's New Game Plus stuff for this.
Coast is clear.
Because I remember I looked different, like I had more gear and stuff when I last played this. That was many years ago though, so my memory could be gone. Why am I level 3 already? Throw. Oh my god. We'll try and go full Renegade because I quite like how you look when you get Renegade. Save. Can't it? Oh, there was even like a Dragon Age themed armor too. Oh, I hope I have that. If not, I'm sure I've still got my Dragon Age 2 disc around here somewhere. I could use the code maybe.
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Sleep mode ended.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
She's really bossing me around at the moment, isn't she? Hey, I know you just woke up from the dead, but if you could just go ahead and like follow these orders real quick, that'd be much appreciated. I bet Shepard has a headache right now that could kill God himself or herself, or I guess the sentient blob that is Jeebus, his father. I don't know how this works. Never CD drive. Oh, I couldn't live without one. I have to have one because I've got so many old games and I like to go and get more old games. I can't go without a CD drive. But so many people, it's so common. A lot of people just don't even bother with CD drives anymore. It's like, what's the point? So even if you buy like a new game these days, it comes with a code to download it anyway, so it's not really that necessary anymore. But
seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
right. So Cerberus plays like a really small part in the first one. One of the first missions you can get is to go and exterminate one of their bases, because they are like human purists. But now they have gotten substantially more influential. And I can't quite remember how. I don't think it ever
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out.
is addressed.
As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made.
Oh my god, I remember those.
Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite.
They'd always come with like demos and things. Man, I never got many of them. I always like, I didn't have a computer for the longest time. And a lot of the like PlayStation demo discs never really worked on my PlayStation, so I never bothered. I think my thing was just busted. But yeah, those are really cool. I always wished I could have gotten more of them.
On target. Have a nice trip.
Oh yeah, Jacob. I don't really like this guy very much.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Your mother's still a work in progress. How dare you?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Kids. Oh, it's so cool. We had like a lot of
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Oh, I guess we did have like gaming stuff was always pretty rare that around here when I was a kid. Like it wasn't very mainstream. I guess you could find it, but it'd be like super expensive and wasn't really worth it. Like my local supermarket had like one stand for years. It had about 3 or 4 magazines on it with like those discs on them, and they were like 20-25 bucks a pop, and it was not worth it for a fucking magazine. Say that. Stuff didn't sell. Oh my god, that's a good setup.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been
Oh my
comatose,
god, 2 years.
or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Awful. It looks exactly like the old version. There's like no... What is legendary about this edition? I'm genuinely curious. What classifies it as a new edition?
Falling back.
Okay, I'll change these up a little bit. Oops. That's Y and X, sure.
Yeah. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions.
Cherry doesn't crash so much. Yeah, let's hope.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Survive. Yeah, I have trouble with that as well. The drive to make sure you don't lose any progress, but also the irritation of hitting the fucking quick save button constantly or going into the menu and pressing save has kind of ruined it. So what did you figure out what's making BioShock crash, or is it's just being painful?
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Good.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be
Stream with
anywhere.
OBS. So do you use Streamlabs OBS or just like the original OBS? Because I first started using OBS when I first started, and it has some issues with a lot of things, it seems. I didn't know it ran so bad with Bioshock, but I had to completely reset. I changed over to Streamlabs OBS when I tried to play Minecraft one time, and OBS completely crashed so bad it took down my entire computer. It was brutal.
They were my team.
Both,
if
really?
They knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station.
How weird. Maybe it's just Bioshock. Maybe Bioshock is the issue.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security.
Yeah. Streamlabs is better in some ways, but in other ways it can be just as frustrating, for sure. And it is very difficult to get certain things running. And I find Windows doesn't help at all, too. If you're running Windows, that combined with Windows hates old games for whatever reason, each new generation makes it harder and harder for you to play older games. And that paired with streaming them being already difficult.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends.
It's very hard to play anything that's older than like
probably best if we
freaking 5 years.
Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember
One time when I woke up. That should be their tagline. The silent killer of literally everything on your computer. I hope you weren't comfortable, because now nothing's going to work properly. Oh, you wanted it to stay working properly? Well, you can go fuck yourself.
Log update.
Ah,
the Lazarus
okay.
project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Oh, look at that cake, Jacob. We both packing? I can't tell. That's why I'm really dubious about Windows 11, or whatever it is. I still haven't updated to it. And I don't want to. I just don't know what's going to break. I had this big issue with Windows 10. I just didn't know. So much stuff stopped working afterwards. And it just took forever to fix. I just don't want to go through that again.
You're done! You're done! Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Nice. Missed.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that...
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Yeah. Well, that's what they literally have to bully you to update it. That's like the best way to describe it. You've hit the nail on the head. It's just so irritating. They're like, your computer won't function properly without this update. Like, bullshit. It won't function properly when this update's installed. It's just awful. Every update makes things worse.
But we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions.
Every update without fail.
Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion.
There's so much space. Yeah, exactly.
The same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I
How is that? The Lazarus Project is like really confusing. Welcome back, Conqueror. I tell you what, made the VS.
Shepard, down here.
Well, we're into the thick of it now, so you're just in time. We watched there's like an interactive comic thing at the start. It was really cool.
Bastards got me in the leg.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Well, I mean, he is the guy that set this whole thing off, so I'm not terribly concerned.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Yeah, Miranda's like a badass biotic superwoman, basically. Like bioengineered from birth or something like that. By her father or something? I don't know, something like that.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Shut up, Wilson.
These mechs don't know when to quit.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Never heard of him.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases.
Yeah.
But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything.
Oh my god.
I promise.
I forgot about the Elusive Man.
Elusive Man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Staunch as always. Staunch? Staunch? Staunch.
They've seen us.
Please reconsider your aggressive attitude. Excuse me.
God, I really like the first one, but my god, you cannot beat just how much better this feels, gameplay-wise. It's just so smooth. Like my brain. I don't think even 3 changed too much either. Like it was pretty much I know there's like a charge up melee attack in the third one, but that's all I can really think of that they changed. Oh, and I can't blind fire. That changed in the third one. Nice. You know, I'm feeling like I'm doing really good with these headshots, but I'm also feeling like I might be getting some help from some auto aim. I'm never this good.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
How do you revive someone from that state? Am I asking too many questions of a video game once again? Yes? Okay, I'll stop. It's a bad habit.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
She looks different, somehow.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Coherent. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, she's different from the other games, but it's like, yeah, her hair and her forehead are too high. It's
Where are we going?
Strange.
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
It's probably I'll probably
I've had
get
enough
used
of
to
this
it,
station
but
to
still.
last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Hilarious. So that's what that's the legendary edition. Mass Spec legendary edition. Miranda has a really big forehead and her hair's weird. Please give us $90.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to
See, look, she looks fine there.
Come on, Miranda. More tests?
Might have just been a
Took
weird
down those
camera
mechs
angle,
without any
maybe.
trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Alright. 2 years?
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Yep.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other
His
tests
mouth
we really
moves
should run.
funky as well.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The
Listen.
memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
They are. I mean, it could just be it's been a long time since I played this, so I just forgot how some things looked. But this is like the Legendary Edition. It's not the same thing. I kind of thought that
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
things would maybe look a little better than they do. Is it? Hang on, is it my fault? Have I got the graphics set to something weird? No idea. I can't. So yeah, like Jacob's top lip is like solid. It's very strange. I'll be honest, I think they put a bit more time into... Well, I guess we'll see the other characters, but so far Miranda's animations are definitely better.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Oh my god, we get to buy gear in this one! Oh, I can't wait. Time for some fashion! So spooky, so mysterious.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
I don't know, I feel like if you killed one of my immortal siblings, or maybe not immortal, ageless sibling that has been around for, I guess, since you were created, I'd be a little pissed. I wouldn't respect you. I wouldn't be scared of you. Yeah, maybe. You killed one, so maybe I'd be a little scared. But I'd be pissed more than anything. Like, how dare you killed little Jimmy? Now I'm gonna wear your skin like a hat.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
The Alliance in this one are assholes too. I specifically remember that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress.
Poor little Jimmy.
The latest colony to be abducted.
Well, I mean, little Jimmy did try to enslave, well, quite a few people, and tried to destroy the council and the giant space station, and tried to start a mass extinction. But, you know.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
It's all a matter of perspective, of course.
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Now get out of my sight. So many achievements, my god. Let's save this real quick. Do I have a quick save? Hey, I do. Good. Type. Okay. Let's go the recon hoods. And I can't change any of this just yet. Material. Barely any difference. I think we'll go black and purple if those colors are available. They are kind of sort of, but not really. Yeah, that'll do. No, I don't. Do I want pattern? No, I don't want pattern. Okay. Ooh, well, it looks so cool. And what about my casual appearance? Oh, lordy. Well, what? I guess that one? Shit, I mean, you mean like the? Yeah, I get I get that. It's all very very average. It all gets kind of. I quite like that you can, if you choose to, you can continue the relationship throughout the whole series if you're so inclined. I guess that's fun. That's a cool idea. But like the Ashley one is bland to a T. It is so like really cringy. It's just not very good. The Liara one's a bit better, but
the elusive
none
man
are
is very
particularly
impressed with you.
amazing.
I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Actually interesting. I find, like, in the first one at least, the human characters are super bland, while the aliens are a little bit more interesting. Like Ashley and Caden might as well not be there. They're just very, and it gets substantially better in each new one. Can we fuck Miranda? Yes, we can. Yeah. What a wasp. A wasp? What a huge
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me.
They
I
are
believe in what
spite in
Cerberus
bug
stands
form.
for.
Oh god.
Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Reading between the lines there, you're a filthy racist.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Okay.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Fair enough.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Okay, I guess I'll just go and fuck myself, shall I?
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was
Bees are
running the show, would have
adorable.
done a
I
few
want
things
like a little apiary to set up. You can get these like little miniature ones you can hang off windows and stuff. I want some of them.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't
Wow.
allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible
You ever seen a really
risk with
fat
you.
bee?
I just hope his gamble pays
They're
off.
extra adorable. Like when they're really chonky.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Fucking hell, Miranda. How about you tell me how you really feel? Why don't you just punch me in the nuts right now? Stomp on my ball. Get it over and done with. Jeez.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us.
Wow.
We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Okay. And exterminate any aliens on the way.
That's all for now.
Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, mission complete. That was loud. Thank for me. I'm not getting anything on my end. Juliet, it might be just maybe a refresh or something might help.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear, and we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Well, we'll find something, alright.
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Particularly the women and the children. Pop anything that moves. I don't care if they're colonists. Nail them. Is that too harsh? Is that bordering on war crimes? If so, I'm Commander Shepard, and I approve this message. Oh, that looks so freaking cool. Went to another room the internet ran to. That's some clever internet you got there. Mine never runs. Mine's just barely holding together. Held together with hopes and dreams.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Left might be a strong word.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
I thank the Lord she doesn't have a strong Australian accent. I think it's actually she's the voice actor South African, but lived in Australia. I could be wrong about that though. I saw that spawn in.
Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Target down!
Oh no! I think I'm gonna have to remember the difficulty set very high. I can't just walk out, you know, with
sounds like Fenris mechs.
Without a care.
Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Why? Is it so fucking loud?
System not designed for special.
Oh. Oh, good. Okay, you have to be more careful.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Oh, for God's sake.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Collision proximity warning. Requesting assistance.
That one hit enemy down. One
Coming.
less.
Excuse me. Firing.
I got it.
Excuse me.
Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Thank you for that informative piece of information, Miranda. Shoot them before they kill you.
Hostile
Thanks.
forces have engaged. Impact event. System not designed for special ammunition.
Oi! Get out of here.
Critical system.
Wow. There sure are a lot of these things. I'm gonna have to remember that I put a grenade launcher and everything. Whoopsies.
Here we go.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Hostile forces have engaged. Unit member offline.
Have a nice trip.
Watch out! Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Gotta hurt.
Oh my god, they both just got killed. Fuck off.
Unit member offline.
Oh god. Get in cover. Please revive. You fuckers. Okay, that's good. Just give me a second. Oh god. That did work. I need someone to crack me like a glow stick.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Have a nice trip.
Excuse me.
You're up. Gotta hurry.
Requesting assist backup systems.
Enemy down!
Are we safe here? Probably.
Excuse me.
Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Oh, I think we can get like different special weapons too, can't we? Ooh, that'll be exciting. Getting a little bit ahead of myself though, considering I can't even get past the first combat thing.
Have a nice trip.
Enemy down! Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Matching symbols. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I remember this. Get used to seeing that screen.
Enemies in front! I got it!
What did I get stuck on? Did I run into the thing behind me? Son of a bitch. Oh, you did not just send me back here. Oh.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
I've lost shields.
Okay. Okay.
Excuse me. Threat
Hear that?
neutralization
Sounds like Fenris mech.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Damn it. They are very good shots. Very good. That was at the instant I popped my head up, I got killed.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
My shields are down.
On target.
Force casualty.
I wonder if we have to get the our ship first before I get any of the extra bits and pieces, because I feel like I remember having more gear before this section, but maybe not. I can't really remember, honestly. It's hard to like siphon through stuff.
Have a nice trip.
Allied force casualty.
Attacking light mech.
Rerouting power.
Again, these are wrong. Oh fuck, Miranda, do something. Save me!
One left.
Impact event. To the flex. Impact event. Impact imminent.
Nice.
Backup systems engaged.
Saving. Where is singularity. Put some more points into that one, I think. Because eventually we can get a whole bunch of people up in the air. Yeah, I get it.
We've been spotted. I got it.
Consider your aggressive attitude.
Get out of here.
Excuse me. Requesting assistance. Backup.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander
I can
Shepard.
tell through the helmet.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
North. I'm out of ammo. When did that happen? I haven't got any bullets left.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Those
Thanks
ones?
for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Oh! What the... That noise scared the shit out of me.
I've lost shields.
Welcome back, Dead Brain. I mean... No. I've played Dead Space. This is a little bit different. There's not as many horrible creatures trying to tear you limb from limb. Oh, I hate the submachine gun.
Target down! Got him.
Rip headphones users. Yeah, sorry about that. That alarm was so loud. It scared me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm locked out.
Target down.
Love Dead Space. Why did, for my 3rd year stream anniversary, I played Dead Space 1 from start to finish in one stream? This was like a 16 hour stream or something. It was crazy. It was good fun.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Shut up, Miranda. I've heard Dead Space 2 is like the best. I have to get around to playing that one day. I don't have that one though. At least I don't think I do. It's hard to keep track of what games I've got these days. I've got Epic Games, Origin, Steam, fucking Uplay.
There we go.
And the only one I use often is Steam. So it's hard to remember what's where. No, good job. Oh yeah, Sarah went to bed, I think. She left a little while ago. Probably about an hour or so. Whoa! Dodged. Like a pro.
I got it.
Ouch. Didn't dodge that one.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed a heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Okay. Hang on, Miranda. Who's in charge here? Me?
Taking cover!
Taking cover.
Yeah, I'll take point with my pistol. I'm thinking. Well, you don't have to think of one now. If you think of one just whenever, you can message it to me or whatever, and I'll write it down. Yeah, no pressure now. Just whenever
That
you think
mech's
of
got
one.
heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
Rip.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Target blocked.
Overload will take out their shields.
Oh god, I can't save. When did I save last?
Moving to target.
Attack. Heavy mech.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Please don't summon anything else, for God's sake.
Taking the heavy.
Oh. No way.
Nice trip. On target.
Nice. That went much better than the other stuff.
This looks interesting.
Ooh, a heavy weapon. Can now afford this. The what? What? I didn't see what that just said. I can now afford something, apparently. Heavy weapon ammo. What else? What else? Medkit. Hey guys.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded ship. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
A negative 10. Oh, what is that? Like 10, 100 billion trillion?
Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. No escape. No hope. Can't hide forever. Monsters will find you. Swarms will find you.
Vitor, I'm here to protect you. I won't let the monsters get you. I promise.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
I want to do a Paragon action.
No hope. Can't hide forever. Monsters will find you. Swarms will find you.
Listen, Vitor. I didn't come to this godforsaken colony to listen to you babble. Snap out of it.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
There we go.
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
I freaking love the Collectors as a species. They're so cool.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings.
Electromagnetic, dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That's like such an ominous thing to say and be like, okay, bye. I might be dead soon, but nice catching up.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Do I get my ship soon? Please and thank you. Ow, son of a bitch.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before.
How do they get the money?
The previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
I forget what I want to talk. Yeah, okay, go, great. I can't wait.
The collectors are definitely a human
It's not an
enemy.
ominous way to
How
put
do we know
that
there's a
at
connection to the
all.
Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay. No worries.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian
shit,
scientist.
I forgot about
Our
Morden.
intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
There's my ship. It's a sexy ship. Oh my god. Original, guys. Original. You must recruit a head scientist to build this upgrade. Okay. Better start collecting people then. Look at that outfit. Look at those guns! Holy shit. It's like looking in a mirror.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
So many good characters. Oh man, I'm getting like a major amount nostalgia jump from this.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
You can hear the contempt in her voice. Oh man, that's funny. Come and find us if you have any questions. Piece of shit. Private terminal. Lovely. The armory. Ooh, I'll have to check that and see if anything gets added. I'm only assuming that all the DLC is included in this. I don't actually know, but if... I would seriously hope that it is. Captain's quarters. Okay. We'll take a little tour of the ship, I guess. It's been a while. Tech lab. Squad's equipment. Yeah, we'll have to do that. That's probably the biggest reason to go and get Morden first anyway.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Hello.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
She looks different as well. She looks very different.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal.
Oh
Joker
god,
will speak
she's...
to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
She's like the ship's parrot. She tells you what needs to be... She's actually very handy to have.
Do you have a
I forgot about her as well.
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Oof.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
No pressure.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
That's a lot of like... Wow. That is a lot.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests, advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay.
People person?
Maybe we'll talk later.
Sure. Zaid, Masani, Rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. Oh, okay. Right, this is all the DLC being added now. Hammerhead, Normandy up SR2. Team status. Oh my god, what? Cycle appearance. Cool. Wait, what do you got? The Master Thief. The Convicts. Jack. Oh, she's one of my favorites. Warlord Dr. Fakir. Upgrades. I can't do anything there. Unread messages. Oh, good lord. Thank you for submitting updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive after deducting modest administration fees for closing the file. The subsequent change in status and reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Okay, mine is red. Shepard, at great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She's unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the ward on the Citadel. There you'll find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password, silence is golden. Okay. It's involved in the geth at one of our outposts in the Cillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Persuade high success blah 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 blah. Since the unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxing, you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. So if it's obvious deemed worthy, it's gone through plenty of tests, blah blah blah. So it's a weapon, cool. And then okay, recon hood. Show face every guess and the hood that service issues covert operatives. Hood is in your quarters. Cool. Normandy crash site from Admiral Hackett. Okay. Deal struck. Z blah blah. Listening. Sure. Alright, cool. Cool. So this is the weapons locker. I guess I'll take the arc projector. Can't hurt, we'll try that one out. Jacob sits there. It's the briefing room. That is, I can't go in there.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Of course, yeah.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
I will have to talk to Jacob and Miranda. The one thing about this game is the companion quests are extremely important. I won't spoil it just in case you don't know why, but it's just safe to say that they're very fun and they're, you know, there's a good payoff for them.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Oh. Wow.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Insurance. Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
Oh my god, I recognize that voice. I think it's... I don't remember her name, but she's in Lucifer. She plays Lucifer's mother in the show. Oh my god, it is! I guessed right. Trisha Helfer. This... I don't know if she's... Oh, she's like a prolific voice actor. I didn't know that. That's cool. This lady. She's been in like everything. She's been in Supernatural and God knows what else too. Oh my god, I knew it. Freaking knew it.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. And the rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
That's sad.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
I assume everything
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
I assume everything is going
Good
well.
for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown.
Jesus.
On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Let's discuss
Ready.
something else.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Good
That's
to
all
know.
for now.
Logging you out,
Okay, bye. Alright. See, we should have a... I don't know if we have a personal cabin, I know that much. What else we got? Engineering, crew quarters. We'll just go to captain's cabin. Captain. Oh my god, the quick loading is beautiful. The other versions do not load anywhere near that quickly. That is a terrible picture of Ashley on my desk. We have a turlet, our reflection. Oh yeah, we can get fish and we can collect ships. Oh man, I'm so excited. Okay, so we still don't have. That's alright. We'll figure that out later. Let's go engineering. I wonder if we'll get like a shop as well.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
So I guess that's me. My job to go and buy some of that stuff.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Are you set up okay down here?
Anything else?
How did you end up with Cerberus, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
So how did you get an offer to join Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Yeah, the Alliance, there's only a few of them, like Admiral Hackett and
I told you he would.
the other guy, the main, your commander in the last game, can't remember his name. They're the only ones that like seem cool. The rest of them are just like, yeah, that Shepard guy was fucking bananas, bro. It's totally insane. Ignore everything he said. So yeah. Although the third game sort of flips them over again. It's
cargo deck.
It
includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy.
Oh my god.
It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
That's a big old ship.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Well, that's fucking depressing. Yeah, I'm here fighting because I need to make sure my child has its first birthday.
Shepard, The men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Sorry. That's the ladies' room.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Disgusting.
I won't take any more of your time.
But anyway.
Back to work.
Oh my god, look who it is, Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Fair enough.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical.
These people put a lot of faith in Shepard, and it's kind of unjustified.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Find Brandy. No problem. I think Miranda's office is just here. Hello.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Okay, sure.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Okay. Alright. One more chat with Jacob and then we can go ahead and see what's in the on the map.
What's this area of the ship? That's all for now.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Oof, too soon.
Maybe. As long as the
2 years too soon.
Taught, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Fair enough.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
I think he does some upgrade stuff as well. Maybe.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
How are we doing, Jacob?
Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okay. It's like, hey, be patient. You can't do all the relationship stuff so quickly, you dingus.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Me. No, I haven't. Don't lie to me, Kelly. Oh yeah, we get to fly around. Look at me go. Oh, the scanner thing.
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Launching probe.
This is kind of important for upgrades and stuff too. Oh man.
Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe away. Probe away. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Good to know.
Launching probe.
Okay. Once it gets to pour, there's not really much point sticking around. I'll need to buy more of these. Fuel. I got so much money.
Launching probe. Probe away.
I don't really know like what the best method for this is either, and they certainly haven't changed it. This is exactly like it is in the other one.
Probe launched.
It is good to get some though, so we can just like jump straight into the upgrade instead of
Probe launched.
waiting, because there is a lot of upgrades. Whew. Like a lot. Archangel, the Professor, and the Recruit. Okay, there's just one planet left. We'll go over and do this and then head to Omega.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Okay. Yeah. Such a cool space station. Well, what is the Nah, I think I prefer the white one. It's fine.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
What the hell?
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife now.
Bite me.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. I hear we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Fair enough.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Okay.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
I wonder if I might have had him as a companion already. Well, there's Afterlife, so I guess we might as well jump in.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you. What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
Alright. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
What was that? That's such a weird interaction. What the fuck? So random. Where'd that glass come from? Well, yeah. Yeah, before everything goes to shit and everyone gets torn limb from limb and turned into weird, horrible space zombie things.
You want to talk to Arya.
Necromorph, is that what they're called?
That's close enough.
Well.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Questions.
You run, Omega?
It's a space helmet? It just who knows? I think we just splashed it all over our faces instead.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences.
Yeah. Arya to Loke.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morton. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up.
Oh God,
if you really
yeah.
need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
Harsh. Why'd she get up for that? That was very dramatic.
Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Jesus.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel.
Oh well, I'll
That's
live.
assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Fair
I
enough.
appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Say it a bit louder.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
What? Oh, Mech Recruiter. What was that?
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Jesus.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits.
Is 500 credits a lot?
What are the odds he can kill all of you?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Oh, takes you there straight away.
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
This is it, but it's no game, kid.
I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
A whole 50 credits.
If you're sure registration's in here, good luck. You'll need it.
Perfect. Thanks.
Well, I'm not going to stop some guy. Okay. What time is it? Alright, I guess we will head to this Archangel location and then we'll call it. And we'll continue this some other night.
Come on, let me in.
Where is the ship? Is this it over here?
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
What a piss hole. I like that.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Not even gonna buy me dinner first? Oh my god, it's fine.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight.
You bet. I'm ready to go.
Is he with you?
I'm on my own. I don't need any help. Just tell me where to go.
Right. Just head through there. I'm sure you'll find your way.
I'm on it.
They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Yeah, I get the picture. Every time someone opens their mouth, they're like, oh my god, this guy's killed so many people.
But getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Okay. Alright, we actually have made somewhat decent progress. I don't think this is a terribly long game. How do I get to mainly? But it's long enough to get everything up and running, I guess. I might try and see if I can get some of the old DLC stuff, like the Dragon Age armor and whatnot. That might not even be a thing anymore. This second laptop is usually open, but maybe it's just not working anymore. I think that was like hooked up to the EA servers or something. But anyway, that's fine. So yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that, and depending on how I feel tomorrow, we might do either some My Time at Portia or just some more Divinity. So it depends how much energy I have, really. But we'll see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you think of any game, Deadbrain, let me know, whether on private message or whatever. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Stay safe. And I will see you when I see you. Okay. Bye-bye.